Tesla still has not crossed 445. This is what we are waiting for. At 445, we have enough sellers to provide all the shares that buyers need. Buyers don't need to pay above 445. They just don't have to. And we have been waiting for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to break that 445 number. Once we break that number, this is going to show an imbalance in the market, in the stock market, where buyers are going to need to chase the sellers. And this is where this is getting interesting. When there's a chase in one direction, buyers chasing the sellers or sellers chasing the buyer, we can join in and take a ride. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, look at this. I cannot make this up. 445 Monday of this week. Yesterday, we broke above briefly, but then enough sellers showed up so that the buyers did not need to go over 445 to get a share of Tesla. And yesterday, this was a pretty boring day because the Tesla shares were exchanged between 440 bucks and 445. Today, we had a little bit of weakening. The sellers were winning a little bit, but then, boom, the buyers came back and pushed the stock price back up, but still under 445. So maybe tomorrow we are going to get this. If we get this, we should be good to go to 465. This is the last time, the last price where the sellers pushed the buyers down, and it happened right here in January of this year. So we need to break 445 to go to 467. Maybe tomorrow is the day. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX. So VIX has been climbing a little bit recently. So today we are still higher than where we were yesterday. So, that's not the best news. The higher the VIX, the lower the stock market. So we need to keep an eye on this. It's still at 16. That's not too bad. For sure, we don't want to be above 17. 1739. Let's take a look at the stock indices, how they have been doing today. So Dow Jones is up. SPX is interesting right here. Yesterday and today it was pretty much flat, but look at this for the last 3 hours. Today, boom, making a higher move. Nasdaq, same thing, last 3 hours, boom, a nice move. Russell, it was not super good during the day, but look at this. Big, strong move towards the end of the day. So the 3 stock indices are starting to move towards the end of the day. This is good news. Let's take a look at the heat map of the market. Yeah, still lots of red, but if we look at health technology, look at this, green. If we look at electronic technology, NVIDIA 2.6%, lots of green in electronic technology. After that, producer, manufacturing, a little bit of green, but the rest is pretty black and red. Let's take a look at gold. This is good. Look at this. Gold was supposed to cave in here because this is where the sellers used to come in, but no. The buyers need to chase the sellers in order to get some gold. So this is a buyer's imbalance. If you want to join in with gold, this is your time to join in. Silver, we had the buyer imbalance a couple of days ago, and now this is just continuing very nicely. Bitcoin just a tad higher today. We are still above 111,940, remember that one, and we are into this downward slope right here. So it's possible that we cave into 116 and come back down. If we don't cave in, if we continue higher than 116, then this is going to again tell us that buyers need to chase the sellers. So this is going to be another imbalance. Ethereum has been recovering a little bit. We are just above 4,091 right here. Our technical indicators are not yet convinced that the move up right here is still going to last. If we go higher than 43.80, I will believe it more, but right now we could still cave into this downward resistance also. If we take a look at some economic data, JOLTS jobs opening, 7.2 million new jobs. The forecast was at 7.1, so this is a positive aspect, but in July it was 7.21 and we are having 7.23, so this is a tiny increase. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So the EV tax credit is dead. It was ending today as automakers brace for a shock to American manufacturing dreams. Okay, that's a bit hyperbole. Elon Musk's Tesla urges buyers to lock in orders before September 30th, 7,500 EV tax credit cutoff. This is happening today. Buy your Tesla now. And we have a Tesla price target lifted to $490 at Canaccord on rising deliveries and energy demand. So people are expecting that Tesla is going to have produced and delivered more cars in Q3 than Q2. This is why some analysts are getting ahead of themselves a little bit. A nice finish today with Tesla. We came a little bit lower during the day, but now we are pushing back exactly right smack just below 445, and we are making higher lows at a different rate. This is the new rate of ascent, and the old previous rate of ascent was right here. So we are seeing a little bit of acceleration. We'll see what happens tomorrow with 445. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. Don't miss my Trendlines Masterclass October 12th. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.